Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawana. Today we're doing a reading for you. This reading will not resonate with everyone, but it's intended for those of you with Aries as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And today we are using the Work Your Light Oracle deck. We're also using the Angel Answers Oracle deck and the Radiant Wilds Atlas Tarot, which I've been really enjoying lately. Before we jump in, I just want to say a very big thank you to those of you who have sent me your love and your healing energy. I really don't take it for granted, and I thank you very much for that. And with that said, let's jump into your reading. All right, Aries, the first card we have, which has been came up a lot in the last set of readings that I did for the month of November, but align your life. Align your life has been coming up very often. It came up for Aquarius and a bunch of other signs recently. I think this is like a collective energy and probably linked to the astrology in some way. Maybe this is a Neptune retrograde. When is Neptune going direct? I don't have my laptop open. I'm just curious if this is like linked to or perception and or intuition, because when Neptune goes retrograde, that is like us reviewing how we are intuitively picking up on things. When it goes direct, we will probably be looking back at some of the things that we perceived intuitively. When that planet is direct, and possibly it is linked to this alignment card. What is in alignment with us? What is no longer in alignment with us? That's what this has been talking to me about lately. What is now in alignment based on the most present, most recent version of who you are. And some people will be moving into that next level of alignment easier than others, because of that recognition of this doesn't work, I'm going to shelve that. This works, I'm going to gravitate towards that. Like, people move towards those changes at different paces. So there's an energy of collective alignment that I've been tapping into recently, and it's coming out in your reading. All right, the second card we have is Mirror, which this card talks about reflections. And oftentimes when we do see your reflections in other people, it can be very triggering. So alignment and mirror, it feels like what needs to change based on how you are reacting to it. Who needs to change in your life? What are the roles that people are occupying in your life that need to change based on a newer version of you? Maybe some relationships are becoming outdated. It's like, I talked about this in another reading, like when you have exhausted a timeline, the timeline can kick you out. Like, you've exhausted a reality, you're no longer vibrating in cohesion with that reality. The reality kind of spits you out. Like, you get fired from your job, or the relationship ends, or you have to move. It's just something, just like a tower just comes and it just like wipes you right out of that reality, because it just doesn't work for you anymore. And it's like the universe showing you mercy by doing the hard thing so you can get it out of the way. That's how this feels. Like, what is triggering you from the old reality that you may need to open up your eyes to and like make the shift after you become aware of it. And then we have transformation, and this card is so good because it talks about changes, things changing at a scientific level, at a cellular level within us. And this could be, maybe some of you guys are going through like deep cellular transformation, like you are changing internally in terms of like your biological, this could look like energetic upgrades. Some of you guys could be more tired. It's changing on a fundamental level within you that eventually radiates on the outside. And I feel like that's why the Align Your Life card is here. It's because you are changing, Aries. Like, something within you has changed. So as a result of that thing that is changing within you, maybe your relationships have to change. Maybe your dynamics with other people have to change, whether that be platonic or familial relationships or intimate relationships, or the circumstances in your life have to change because you are changing at a cellular level. All right, so let's jump into the tarot. This month, I don't know if this energy has reached some of you guys yet, and if it's going to be this month for you, because we know time is not real, but it's almost like you're approaching a space of choices. Like you're going to have to make some choices soon, Aries. And I'm reading you as this Queen of Pentacles. We start the reading with the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles. It almost feels like this Queen of Pentacles is like observing the landscape. Maybe this is the person who's going through the cellular level changes. And it's almost like God, the universe, whatever you believe in, Jesus, whatever you identify with as a higher power, is like challenging you to choose a new direction based on these cellular level changes that you've experienced maybe over the past couple of years, or maybe this has been a longer term process for you. But based on those changes, it feels like you have to make different choices. And maybe this is a choice in like who you partner with. Maybe this is like a love kind of thing, because the Lovers is here, and the Lovers can talk about like relationships that are brought together based on potential, but you choose to step into that. So this can talk about you choosing a spouse, you choosing a business partner, you choosing whatever kind of relationship dynamics are being highlighted for you right now in life. It's all about choices, like the right choices, making the right partnerships, making the right alliances. That's what this feels like. And maybe like you're being encouraged to choose something new, do something differently. It's like the Queen of Pentacles is being illuminated, or has been illuminated. And then we have two energies beside the Queen of Pentacles, which makes me feel like maybe you're dealing with multiple people, Aries. And I know this is an earth energy, but I for some reason, I'm reading from this person's perspective, this Queen of Pentacles perspective. I am assuming that that's you, but if that's not you, Aries, pick your part. I'm not really here to judge anything in this story. I'm only here to like illuminate the parts of the story that are being highlighted to me. All right, so we have another energy here, and it's the Three of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So this King of Wands is coming up to me as someone who's, let's just say like, this is like a friend of yours, or like a colleague of yours, or even a potential lover of yours. It's like they're coming with the energy of cups, coming together, celebration, reuniting. It's like they want to offer the Ten of Cups, but for some reason, it's almost like I feel like there's too many people here. There's something about this Ten of Cups, Three of Cups that I'm not trusting from this King of Wands. And Aries, maybe this is you. Maybe this is you in this reading, offering like your Ten of Cups to someone else. It feels like this King of Cups, this King of Wands. Why do I keep thinking that this is the King of Cups? Could be that this person may be having a stir of feelings, but it feels like there's no space here in this person's life. We have the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups. There's just something that I don't trust about this King of Wands. I'm gonna pull another card. Spirit, tell me about this King of Wands. What do we need to know about this King of Wands? It's like the King of Wands is presenting as more beautiful than it is. It's like a mirage, it feels like to me. Like they're offering this 10 of Cups, but I don't know, something about it I just don't trust it. What do we need to know about the King of Wands, Spirit? Strength. What do we need to know about the King of Wands? The Emperor. The Nine of Wands. The Strength. Interesting. It's like this King of Wands is like holding. It's like they're offering the feelings, but it's almost like I don't trust the feelings. Clarify the Strength. Why is the Strength here and why is the Nine of Wands here? 10 of Wands. Page of Cups. There's something going on with the King of Wands that I don't entirely trust. Let's just say that. I don't trust the King of Wands 100%. Aries, maybe this is you. Maybe this is you that I'm saying that I don't trust 100%. Maybe I'm reading from the perspective of this Queen of Pentacles. Remember, like I said, this is I'm not reading energy to like make anybody a bad person. I'm just reading perspectives. And perspectives are varied. But yeah, there's something about this King of Wands that I don't entirely trust. We're going to get to that. But beside that King of Wands, there's another person. There's the King of Pentacles, who's also coming up as the King of Swords. They have the Judgment, the Ace of Wands, and the Devil. It almost feels to me like these are two different energies that the Queen of Pentacles is trying to like sum up or make a choice between. That's how this feels to me. The King of Wands is presenting well in terms of maybe saying all the right things, maybe capable of even like doing all the right things, but it's actually this King of Swords, King of Pentacles person who's coming up as more cerebral and more like earthly, that he is who I actually trust, which is interesting because the Devil is here. But this is the person that I actually trust, and I don't know how this Queen of Pentacles feels about these two people. But it feels to me like the Queen of Pentacles should be choosing the new direction, like embracing the new reality because you have changed. It's almost like maybe you have to make a decision between both. Maybe one of them looks like more of the fun option. Like, yeah, this looks fun. We could go to like Europe and do this thing and whatever. But it feels like it looks better than it is. Beside that, we have the Four of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. The Four of Cups is a dissatisfaction. It's almost like this Queen of Pentacles is deliberating carefully. Where do I invest? What do I choose? So they're not choosing anything. They're not choosing anything. Maybe the choice is between someone that I have invested a lot of time into, someone that maybe there's history here, maybe there is even like somebody that you've been waiting for a while. Let's say that. Maybe there's someone that this Queen of Pentacles has been waiting for. It almost feels like there's a choice between the new direction and somewhere that you know, someone that you know. And this is in regards to like a partnership, a coming together, a uniting with a union with someone else. All right, we have the Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, which comes up as another energy. It feels like someone is coming in to express something, to say something. Maybe you've invested a lot with this person. Maybe there's been a lot of waiting. Maybe this relationship has like been something that's been a long time coming in your life. And this person is finally coming around. Maybe when you are now feeling like a new person, feeling like a brand new individual. It feels to me like someone is like offering you communication, like expressing themselves, saying something. Maybe you've been waiting a long time to hear the things that you're hearing from this person. But it almost feels like, Aries, are you still the same? Like, yes, this person is coming around now, but are you still the same person? Like, let's be really brutally honest with ourselves. Even though this person is coming back, maybe you've invested a lot here. Maybe you know what you know here, and that makes you feel safer. That makes you feel more confident. But if we're really being honest, does it? Because if you think about how much you have changed and what your needs are today, do you really feel as secure? Just because you have this investment, just because maybe you've been waiting for this. That's what this feels like. Like someone maybe you've been waiting for is like finally like saying the words that you'd like to hear, offering you the thing that you would have wanted maybe years ago. But do you still want it? And does it still serve you based on who you are today? All right, we have also the Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands, which is looking forward to the future and knowing you're going to have to take some kind of action in the future. Maybe knowing you're going to have to decide, like you're going to have to make a decision. You can't just like be stuck in limbo forever. You're going to have to choose. Why am I feeling anxious? All right, so you're going to have to choose, and this is you knowing you have to choose. Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Two of Wands, choosing the direction. Eight of Swords, and being really like mentally stuck because maybe you're overthinking, what do I choose? Who do I go with? What serves me? It feels like though I completely understand where you are, Aries, because this feels like a weighty decision. The Two of Wands talks about like routes, choices, making a plan. And in this deck, this person is standing on Saturn on the Two of Wands. So I always read this as repercussions, boundaries, consequences. That's what Saturn is. You make a decision with Saturn, you have to live with that for the next. That's what I always say about being a Capricorn, feeling like my decisions are so heavy compared to others because I have Capricorn placements. I have a Capricorn stellium. So when I'm making decisions on people and things in my life, there's a lot of weight because I feel like the consequences for a Saturnian they're great. You pay for that like years and years and years after you make that decision. But yeah, this feels like a weighty decision, a heavy decision. You know, after you make this decision, there are consequences. Maybe you can't go back after making this decision. Maybe if you say no to somebody, if you burn a bridge, there's no going back there. That's how this feels. Like whoever is making this decision, which I think is this Queen of Pentacles, you know that this is a serious decision. This brings weight. But you have to do it. You have to decide. And then the last couple of cards that we have is the Three of Swords, a Seven of Wands, and a Hanged Man. It's like the longer you stay stuck in this indecision, it's only breaking your own heart. It's breaking your own heart because you're blocking out the things that are newly available to you. You're blocking out the Ace of Pentacles, the new opportunity. Aries, I feel like you should choose the new direction. The new direction feels like it's in more it's more aligned to who you are today. That's what this reading is about. That's I hope this is helpful to you guys. I feel like choosing the new direction, the point of this reading is to show you that maybe what you've been waiting for is no longer in alignment with you anymore. Choose the new. Because that's based on where you are today. That's based on the energy that you are holding today. And maybe the new is this. Maybe the new is this King of Swords, King of Pentacles person. Maybe the new is this person. It feels like there's some kind of uncomfortableness here with this new person. Maybe because it's new. Maybe you have to like compromise, or you're like getting to know somebody and that's uncomfortable. But I almost feel like that's where you're being pushed because it's in alignment with you. It's in alignment. Just because it's uncomfortable, it doesn't mean that it's not for you. Maybe you have like things to work out. Maybe there are compromises that you need to make with this King of Pentacles, King of Swords person, but it doesn't mean it's not for you. If you were to choose this based on what is in alignment, I think this would be what would align to you versus where you've invested in the past, having waited perhaps for something or someone, and that thing finally giving into you, but you realizing that this is actually no longer aligned to me. That's how I feel, Aries. That's how I feel. So you have a decision to make. And I feel like you're being pushed in the new direction. But we're going to get some closing advice from the angels. So let's ask the angels. Angels, what is your closing advice for Aries? Maybe one of these people are really triggering. Maybe one of these relationships bring out a side of you that no longer aligns. Angels, what's the advice for Aries in December? Don't stop. Recovery. And let go. Don't stop. Don't stop. Recovery makes me feel like don't stop. Feels like healing. Don't stop your own healing journey. Let go of control and focus on your healing journey. That's what this feels like. Focus on your transformation and things that support this transformation. It's almost like the angels are like, let go of the situation. Like, let go of your control of the situation. Focus on your healing. Don't stop the aggressive focus you have on your own healing and transformation. Like that is at the forefront of your, or should be at the forefront of your focus right now. Not necessarily what you've left in the past or who you were waiting for in the past. It's like that reality is outdated. It's a new reality now. And maybe focusing on this new reality includes like removing people from the old reality that could pull you back into this triggering. That's what this feels like. All right, Aries, I'm going to stop this here. I hope this was helpful to you. And as always, thank you for watching.